Hey friend, how are you? This is Lilo Ready and I'm back here in the sound design channel. Today I'm recreating a stab and it sounds like this. You want to listen to the second? Really cool sound, especially for melodic techno, so if you want to listen to this in context. Really cool sound, and if you like this preset, you can get it over here in the description below in the Serum 2 Techno pack that it's available at Production Music Live. But now let's get started with this sound design and let's get started with this tutorial. We're going to initialize the sound and we're also going to deactivate the shaper box. Let's focus on just listening this so we don't have to listen to silence. Really cool. Now let's go into Serum 2. We're going to start by selecting an analog acid wavetable. We're going to go and pick this and put this to -2 here in the octaves. The unison up. This makes the sound stereo. The detune a bit down. So even though they're all stereo, they're not so distant away from the center. Now the level a lot down. This makes the sound quite quiet, to be honest, and because of that we're just going to go and activate the oscillator B, which is going to be a digital shrats. Now oscillator -2. Let's go back to oscillator 1 just so we can listen to something, right? So we're going to go and pick this warp. We're going to put it to sync. We're going to leave this as it is at 1%. And we're going to go here in this warp variation and put it a bit up. Just so you can listen to what it does to the sound, I'm going to deactivate B. Without this. Pretty much the same. But again, let's go back to oscillator B. Oscillator B -2, unison up. Detune even down. Level as it is, but we're going to select here an FM from the sub. Well, we have to activate the sub. So sub is going to be a sine as it is, level all the way down. Now we're going to listen to something. Put this FM here. If we go further, you can see that it distorts the sound even further. Now we're going to go and select a bright white noise. Keep the loop as it is. The pitch is going to go a bit up. And the volume is going to go a bit up as well. Something like this. Cool. Now randomness all the way up. So this starts pretty much randomly. It doesn't start always from the beginning, even though this is a sample. Cool. Now we're going to go envelope 1. We're going to make this into a pluck. So sustain all the way down, and we're going to decrease this decay. Something like this, and the release a lot up. You can see that without the release, let's put this back to where it was. Pretty much does the same. We're going to return this, and that's pretty much how we need it to be. Cool. Now, in addition to that, we're going to go into envelope 3. Why not 2? Just hold with me. Put the attack all the way down, the release all the way down, the sustain all the way down, and the decay is going to go really, really short. Something like this. Nothing is assigned to it yet. We're going to go into the matrix. We're going to select here envelope 3. And envelope 3, we're going to put the destination as global main tuning. Now, we don't hear anything because we have to create the modulation. Let's put this to here. Without. With. I'm going to intensify just so you can listen. I'm going to intensify the decay here. Can you see how it creates a... It kind of creates a little bit more attack to the sound. Let's just go and go back to where it was. Go back to where it was. Cool new Serum 2 features as well. Now, let's go back into our oscillator section. We're going to select a filter MG12. And we're going to select sub, A, B, and noise. The cutoff is going to go a lot down. Something like this. So because we don't hear anything, let's go to envelope 2. We're going to assign this already to the sub, and this is going to be pretty heavy on the modulation. Just because we already hear something, let's put the fat here. The fat is different than the drive because the fat is just a little bit of saturation into the signal, while the drive is a little bit of distortion into the signal. Good. Now, in addition to that, we're going to go back to envelope 2. Envelope 2. We're going to pick the decay and put it a lot down, but first sustain again all the way down. Decay also a bit down. And release a lot up. Something like this. And we already hear the sound. So now, effects section, we're going to start with distortion. A lot of drive. And a bit less of wet. Now, EQ, we're going to select a low cut, and we're also going to select a bell. In the low cut, we're going to pick the Q, put it a bit down, something like this. And we're also going to pick the frequency and put it a bit down as well. Just the really low end frequencies here. Good. Now in the bell, we're going to go a bit down as well, somewhere over here. Yeah, pretty much something like this to enrich a little bit more of the mids of the sound. Put a lot up. But we're going to increase the Q, decrease the Q, so it's not so focused on one frequency, but more of a broader stroke. Good. Now we're going to go into delay and ping pong delay. We're going to select a 1/8 and 1/8 half. So all the way down. Feedback a bit up. So the delay is going to persist for a bit longer. Frequency a bit up, just a tiny bit up, something like this. But a lot down. So mainly focus on this mid-range and the wet a bit up as well. Nice. Now we're going to go and select a compressor. It's going to be a multi-band compressor. And in this compressor, we're going to start by putting the threshold down, up, or down in this case, right? This makes the sound a bit quieter, so let's make it louder. And the ratio, attack, and release are going to remain the same. And the mix is going to also be the same, but we're going to already do some boosting of levels. What we're going to do here in the high, we're going to boost a bit. In the lows, also a little bit. And in the mids, just a tiny bit. But we also want to compress below the threshold. That's why we're going to pick this and put this a bit up, somewhere around something like this. Now we're going to go and select this band, put it a bit up, making the sound more aggressive on the high end. A lot more aggressive on the mids. And a bit less on the lows. Yeah, something like this. That's pretty much it. Now to finish this preset, reverb, I'm going to select the whole reverb. Low cut as it is, high cut a lot up. Decay as it is, pre-delay as it is, size a bit up. Rate and depth as it is, and the depth of this a bit higher. Now again, if you want to listen to this in context, let's activate the shaper box. It's just a tiny shaper box. Really cool sound that you can find again in the description below at Production Music Live's website. This is Lilo Ready from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Ciao.